Hi guys, Steph here. Okie dokie. What we got for you today? What we've got for you today is an absolutely stunning fountain pen. Yes indeed. Now this one is one of the pens that I actually teased you with. You remember I just showed you the case? There it is. There you go. Quite a quick tease. And here's that case in question. Yes, look at that. Now, for me personally, I'm looking at this pen as being sort of maybe the 1920s, 1930s. And if you look at the case, I think the case is in superb condition for the age, if I'm correct. Because to be quite honest with you, this one is just a little bit of a mystery for me. I mean, basically, when it came to me, it was rather tired, a little bit discoloured. And what I've done, it took a little bit of work actually to work on this one. It was just a little bit tricky, but we've done it. We've cleaned it, everything internally. We've put a brand new sack in it. Everything has been cleaned and it's ready to write. But as I say, what I find tricky is actually who made the pen. And the reason I'm asking that is this. So let's first of all open the box for you for the reveal. Look at that. Let's get it out of the box. Let's pop that to one side. Let's pop it down there for now. So there's the box, but let me just show you something. Okay, look at that. It says Tiffany and Company. Is it Paris, London, New York? So it's actually a pen from Tiffany and Company. Okay, let's just give you a different angle there. Another different angle. So what a lovely, lovely find. The original box from Tiffany and Company. Beautiful. And there you go. Closes with a lovely click. Let's pop that to one side. And let's show you the pen. Look at this beauty. As I said, it's been fully disassembled, fully cleaned. We've put a brand new sack in the pen. We've actually just given it a little bit of a polish. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, when I say it's a mystery, the reason being is who made the pen. Okay, the only sort of thing that I can see, the only sort of imprint, and what we'll do, okay, there we go, make it a little bit closer for you. So look at that. We've got Tiffany and Company, and then to the back we've got sterling. So it's a sterling silver fountain pen. And there we go again, from Tiffany and Company, New York, Paris, Milan, wherever. And also, while we're on a close-up, you can see it's got somebody's initial engraved quite professionally to the side, so makes it look quite attractive in my opinion. But let's get back to the normal. Okay, so there you go, a pen. Well, actually, it's not just a pen. That's another thing I've not revealed. This is a combo or a combination fountain pen and pencil. But absolutely gorgeous, in lovely condition. You can see it's a lever fill fountain pen, but the imprint is only what I've just shown you. So it's definitely the right pen for the right box, but the question is, who made this pen? It's made from sterling silver. It's got a lovely, it's quite a hefty, weighty pen. Okay, so with the price of silver going up recently, you know, that helps the value of the pen. But in my opinion, the value of the pen is nice and simple. It's a Liberty and Company pen made for Liberties at their stores, and it's sterling silver. So it's questionable who made the pen. I've been throwing sort of ideas to myself. Maybe it was W.S. Hicks and Son that made the pen. I've heard also the German company Waldemann, who are silversmiths, you know, made a lot of silver objects, also made pens for Tiffany Company, maybe Todd and Company, could it be one of theirs? I've also maybe just thrown an idea, but only because of the clip is very reminiscent of a Yarder lead clip. Could it be Yarder lead that made it for Tiffany and Company? And last but not least, if I unscrew the cap for you, let's show you the pen and pencil in different angles for you. An absolutely stunning writing implement. You've got the threads there in silver, the section is in silver, and then if I show you this nib, you'll see it says Jewel 14 karat gold super. So the nib is made by the Jewel Pen Company, who, to be quite honest with you, were actually one of the longest or the earliest established pen companies. Again, would it have been made by Jewel, the Jewel Pen Company, again for Liberties and Company. There's a sideways view for you. There's the feed, this sort of ladder feed, lovely and clean as you can see there. Okay, all in all, in superb, no dings. I've actually looked at it, there's no dings. It's in absolutely superb condition. Okay, now this one, if you just bear with me, let me just get a piece of tissue. There we go. Because I'm considering keeping this in my collection, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, as I've said to you people in the past, even pens in my own personal collection have a price. Okay, so I'm not too sure yet whether I'm going to keep it or if it's going up for sale. So in that case, what I'm going to do, let's bring some ink on. Okay, the lever, you can see, is there. There you go, works very nicely indeed. So dip it into the ink. Just a bit, we don't need too much. Let's get that tissue that I've just found, give that a wipe. And let's pop the ink to one side, bring on some paper. Because as I was cleaning the pen, I noticed something. And what I noticed is that this gorgeous jewel nib felt to have a little bit of flex. So let's see how it writes. So what we've got is a is it 1F or 2? I think it's 2. A Tiffany and Company combination pen and pencil. It's actually singing to me. It actually feels very, very nice. Okay, so again, asking the question, who made this pen? Who made this pen or pencil? Does it have any flex? I'm saying yes, it does. If I just... Yes. But the main thing, yes, it has some flex, as you can see there. With a little, I don't like, I'm quite heavy-handed, so I don't like to put too much pressure on in case I break the nib. But you can see it's got some lovely variation to the line. And the main thing, it's writing absolutely gorgeous. It's got a little bit of feedback, you can feel it. It's nice bit of springiness. It feels absolutely lovely. And not only that, if I go to the back here, and if we just turn, is it the cone or can't remember which bit it is. There we go. So if we turn the code a little bit there, you can see we've got a pencil in working order. So if we just screw that back into place the other way, like that. Now the interesting thing is that I found some leads, and I found some Yada leads which actually fit the pencil. So that's why I asked the question, was it made by Yada lead for Tiffany and Company? I don't know. So I'm asking you people out there, is anybody aware or seen this particular model or anything similar? And throw some ideas, leave some messages down below, and let's try and find out who made this stunning pen and pencil. So there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed looking at this stunning fountain pen as much as I've enjoyed showing it to you and playing with it. Don't forget, leave a comment below. Do you know who made the pen for Tiffany and Company? Let us know. Give the video a thumbs up as well. Don't forget to subscribe as well. But for now, from this gorgeous sterling silver Tiffany and Company combination fountain pen and pencil, I'm just going to say Slava Ukraini, and from me, bye bye for now.